edition of Dufferin Life. I'm your host, Teena Avery. Thank you so much for joining us. Guess where we are today? I'm so uber excited. We've had Shannon from the SPCA on the show so many times, and we get to feature pets here and there, but we're going to have a look inside and see what happens. So come on in, let's go in. Hello, Shannon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for letting us come in your space, your home with all of your furry friends. So we are here at the Orangeville District SPCA. Ontario SPCA
Orangeville and District Animal Center.
I can never get it out. You'd think I would after all of these times, but I always rely on Shannon for that. So we're going to meet some of the furry friends that are here right now and looking for adoption. I do want to note, and it's important to note, that when you're watching the show, maybe some of these friends will not be here when you come in, but there'll always be other friends. So please don't let that deter you, but we want to show you who's here today and find out a little bit about them. So, where should we begin?
Okay, so we have 6 cats in here, and I know you can see that there are more than 6 cages, but we operate on space of care, so each cat gets 3 cages themselves. So for us, this is full capacity in this room.
Oh, okay.
So they get a room to eat, a room to sleep, and a room to do their business.
Okay.
So we have 6 cats. Right now we have Bree in here, but my guess is she's hiding a little bit.
She's hiding.
Not a big camera fan.
We didn't give them the pre-warning that we were coming, so we got to be.
But Bree is a 6-year-old domestic short-hair black cat. Very, very sweet. And then we have Roxy, who's in here, who she actually I don't think is in there right now. I think she's getting a little bit of a vet checkup.
Oh, okay.
And then same thing for Patches here. Patches is 5 years old, and Roxy is 11 weeks old. So she's a little kitten.
Just a baby girl.
And then
I see a furry face over here. Look at this face.
over here we have Hector. We actually might be able to bring Hector out for a little bit.
Oh, that would be amazing.
He does want you to note, though, that it was not his choice, his haircut.
Oh, okay.
He is not a fan of his haircut.
Hello, baby. Hello, Hector.
So Hector is 9 years old,
Oh,
and he's our Persian mixed boy.
oh, he's beautiful. And even more beautiful when he has all of his fur growing back in.
Yes.
That's a crazy haircut you got on the go.
So he was quite matted when he came in, so that's why he got his haircut. But we've promised him to find him a family that will never do this again to him unless needed.
It's really, really hard. I mean, I have a Seal Point Himalayan who's very, very furry, like a part Persian, part Siamese. And you have to keep on top of it because they get so matted, and it's really not it's not their fault.
So Hector's been with us for a couple weeks now.
Okay.
Like I said, he is 9 years old, so he's looking for a quieter, calmer household. But still just as sweet as any of our other kittens or cats here.
He's so beautiful.
Just gotta get him back in. We can move on to the next.
Yeah, absolutely. My goodness, there are just, look at him. Oh, I could spend my day hanging out with the kittens and cats, yeah.
Good job.
Look at that furry tail. He's got such beautiful coloring too.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then we have Amy Lee.
Who's hiding in her little house.
Yes, she's 5 months old, and she's the sweetest little girl, but she's very, very shy. So you might be able to sneak a little bit, and she's just in her cat cabin.
That's so cute.
So those cabins actually go home with our cats as well.
Oh, okay.
So whenever they're adopted, that goes home with them. So they just have a familiar shelter with them in their new home. So they feel like they have their own space, they're still safe, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's important too. I mean, even when I picked up mine, we brought things from her home, so she would
exactly. It's got her scent on it,
yeah.
everything like that. Yeah.
It's really important. Okay.
And then at the top, we have Pete, who I think is out wherever Roxy is. Oh, there's Bree. Bree came out to say hello.
Bree wanted to say hello. Oh. She's like, I don't like being on camera. You're very sweet. Oh, she's beautiful too. I wish I could just take them all home.
I know.
They're so adorable. Aw. Well, Bree, thank you for coming out to see us. And she's like, I'm going to have some lunch now.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And then go back to sleep.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's very cool that they have the 3 different rooms. Like, I think, like, that's awesome. Because I know, like, years and years ago, it wasn't quite the case, right? To have,
and
like, a space to sleep, a space to eat. It was kind of very confined,
It'd
right?
be quite cramped for them to do it all in one room.
Yes.
So that's why we operate by space for care rather than actual space.
Right.
Because if you had each of these cages filled with one cat, they would not be comfortable at all.
No, definitely not.
So.
Definitely not. Okay, let's go see who else we have here.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
So right over here is our next cat adoption room. We have 3 guys in here.
Oh, I want to take you all home. Look at you.
We can pull out Jester here. I
Okay.
know he's very friendly. Good bud. So Jester's adoption fees have been sponsored by a very generous member of the public to help him. Well, you're not a fan of the camera, but that's okay.
We didn't get hair and makeup done, yeah?
That's okay.
So his adoption fees have been sponsored.
Yes, so he's just one step closer to finding his forever family.
Oh, that's amazing.
Down here we have Jericho, who is a bit more shy, so that's what these towels are for.
Oh, okay.
So they can kind of go into this side of their area and be kind of enclosed and hidden off from everything else that's going on, so they feel a bit more safe and secluded.
Okay.
And then up here is Tintin.
Oh.
He's usually very, very social, just isn't the biggest fan of being picked up. So she'll probably come out. Hi, sweetie.
Oh, look at you.
What's
You've
going
got like
on?
Siamese coloring.
Yeah, so she's a Siamese cat.
Oh, is she? Full Siamese? Okay. Oh, she's just like, I'm gonna sit in my house because this camera's freaking me out. We're not trying to freak you out, beauty. No. Oh, they're just so cute. So how does one go about sponsoring a pet for adoption if they're not able to adopt themselves?
Yeah, so you can call us here in Orangeville and make kind of like an inquiry about it. Our phone number is 519-942-3140. Or you can go onto our website, just the basic Ontario SPCA.ca, or reach out to like our head office, provincial office, and they can do it from there.
Okay.
I know some people also just kind of want to pay it forward, so they don't even specify it to a specific animal. They just donate the money so that when we have an animal, say like Juniper, who is very difficult to find his perfect match, that money will then be directed to Juniper because he's a bit more in need than the rest of our cats who are getting adopted quicker.
We need a Juniper update.
So Juniper was adopted this Saturday actually by a lovely young family, and we are so excited for him. We did just receive an update from them, and he is settling in super well. If you want to follow along on social media, we will be posting that update to our Facebook page and Instagram page soon. But we're so happy for him.
Oh, and I will miss having him on the set, but I'm so happy that he has his forever home.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
we're
so
gonna
exciting.
miss him here for sure.
Oh, they are all so sweet. All right. Well, this is truly very interesting, like to actually be here and see it, because it gives people perspective and what's needed. Okay, so I wanted to just talk about this board here.
Yeah, sure.
So let's talk about this board here.
So this is our monthly adoptions board. So at the end of every month, we post our pictures of every single animal or fur friend that has been adopted. So this is for our June adoptions. So as you can see, we had lots of cat adoptions and a couple dog ones up there. June was a little bit slower because actually we've had it before where this board is completely covered in pictures and overflowing outside the boards.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's an incredible kind of celebration of all the adoptions that we've had over the month, and just keeps us in good spirits when we realize how many lives we've actually impacted every single month.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah.
All right, so who are we headed to see now? Do we want to pop?
So maybe let's go see the cats. We're gonna go check out the guinea pigs later, but they're just in lunchtime right now.
It's lunchtime for the guinea pigs.
That's her rub.
So this is Gizma. So Gizma has also had her adoption fee sponsored.
Okay.
And she is a 4-year-old brown tabby cat. Incredibly sweet. I don't know if we want to go in. She is very friendly. It's just a small room.
Well, I think maybe we're okay. Yeah. I just don't want to freak her out while all three of us going in there. Because there is 3, because somebody has to hold the camera.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But she is beautiful.
Yeah, so she's been with us as well for about a month now.
Okay.
So we're hoping to find her perfect match soon and get her into her forever home.
She's just, look at her. She's just like, I'm going to watch you watching me. Absolutely. Okay.
And then over here we have Johnny, who we should be able to go in and see.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'll let everyone else know too. Okay.
Nope, that door might be locked.
Okay.
Nice. All right then.
He's hiding right now and probably on his tower or somewhere, but
But he is a 3-year-old
okay.
as well in there.
Awesome.
And here we have Ruffles. That's Candace just there checking him out.
Amazing.
So Ruffles is a 2-year-old black cat. Very, very friendly.
Aw. Doesn't want to come out for Candace either.
I think she's checking his weight and doing things like that right now because I got the scale out.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and we'll get to talk to Candace very soon and talk a little bit about what she does and how it is. So. Amazing.
And then this last room.
They'll need their literally on the dock. Yeah. So the 2 are foster.
She qualifies for the executive space, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
She is an all-white cat, very beautiful.
There she is up there.
Oh.
I just saw movement. Hello, beautiful. Oh, you're gorgeous. I've always wanted an all-white cat.
They're
Oh,
so pretty.
she has lots to say to us, too. She's just like, I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you are so cute. Yeah? Do you want to take over? We'll just leave the show all over to you. Because you're adorable. I'm not quite as adorable, I don't think so. But she's like, I'm going to stay up here. Look at her. Aw. Oh, you're so cute. So tell us a little bit more about her. Sorry.
Yeah. She is incredibly sweet, young cat. She would be good in almost any household.
Super friendly.
Yes, I don't believe she has any limitations when it comes to other cats, other animals, children, nothing like that. So overall, just really perfect companion.
I want to take her home with me.
She's incredibly sweet.
You are adorable. Yeah, and I think that's a really important thing that you just mentioned, because when you're looking to adopt a pet and bring a pet into your home, you really have to be aware of how they react to other pets. Can they be with other pets? Are they good with kids? I'm sorry, she's so distracted. She's just so beautiful. I'm just going to keep looking at her. She's coming all out for us now. But yeah, so let's, but it's something that you really have to be aware of. If you have young kids, if there's loud noise, like anything that in your habitat that might not be good for them, then you have to find that perfect match that Shannon's always talking about.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Welcome back to Dufferin Life. Thanks for staying with us, and if you're tuning in, as always, you're tuning in at a great time. Well, I want you to meet Pookie. Pookie has no fear of the camera and is absolutely adorable. And we're here with Candace and Shannon. Candace, thank you so much for joining us.
Not a problem.
So tell us a little bit about Pookie. Let's start there.
So Pookie is a typical puppy. She's about 6 months of age now. She is the American Bully breed, of course. Mm-hmm. She's lovable, cuddly, loves to play fetch.
Aww. And she's so good. I mean, it just took her a minute to get really used to having us here, which, I mean, the kittens were not impressed with having a camera in their face. So, I mean, she is absolutely adorable.
She's a little nervous at first, but she warms up pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely. She is so good. Her coloring is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. She is. So we're out here. It's not quite super hot like it has been, but Shannon wanted to share some information about the hot pets.
And no hot pets.
No hot pets. Yeah, we don't want hot pets. Let's clarify. That's exactly what I meant. And we talked about it a little bit the last time Shannon was on the show. But we're in the midst of summer. We're here. It's super hot. So let's talk a little bit about the no hot pets.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's our awareness campaign, and it runs all summer long. And it's basically our attempt to help protect and keep pets safe throughout the harsh summer months. So just, if you want any information, you can visit nohotpets.ca. There's all kinds of information about how dangerous cars can be, some tips and tricks to keep your animals safe throughout the summer. There is a pledge that you can take so that you're making a promise to not leave your animals left unattended in your vehicles at all under any circumstances. There's social media graphics you can share. Also for the pledge, by the end of the summer, on August 31st, we are announcing a winner of a Yeti Summer Prize Pack. So if you make the pledge, we are rewarding one special person with that prize pack. And then there's just all kinds of information on there. And we're just really hoping that we can reduce the amount of animals that are left in hot vehicles over the summer months this year.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. Common sense. You would not want to sit in a hot vehicle with no air, you wouldn't want to do that. You have a furry friend, they're a part of your family. I'm really passionate about this. Do not leave your pets. I don't care if you're running to the store to run in and grab something for 5 minutes. Please don't leave your pets in your vehicle. It's common sense. Please don't do it. I'm going to find you. No, I'm joking. I'm not so harsh. But yes, I am. I do get upset when I go, like I went to a restaurant one day. It wasn't a hot day, but people went to have food with their pet in their vehicle. You don't need to bring your pets with you. Leave them at home, right? Where it's cool, they have their food, they're relaxed, they're not stressed out. I think that's just so important. And you can tell I'm passionate about it because I'm just getting all worked up about it. So we're gonna have me stop talking about it for just a second. But let's talk a little bit about what goes on that we don't see. Okay, like what is the process of when a new pet comes in?
So when a new pet comes in, it's typically we do a brief intake just to make sure that they are of healthy standards. Mm-hmm. If they do show any unhealthy symptoms or anything like that, we do take them to the vet to make sure that they are properly cared for. They do get their vaccines and all of their microchipping and deworming and their spay and neuter procedures done as with us.
Okay.
During their stay here.
So, and then typically, I mean, there's no way of saying like how long pets will stay here.
It could be anything.
Yeah. And I mean, this is really important, and this is why we talk about things like fundraising and why it's important, because all of these things cost money to have done for a new animal that comes in here. And we want to talk briefly, ever so briefly, about the fact that if you have wildlife that ventures into your property, this is not the place to bring them, am I right?
Yes. Unfortunately, we no longer deal with the wildlife, but if you reach out to the National Wildlife Center in Caledon Village, they'll help you out.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, we come across it now. I mean, I know in my area we have a family of foxes that live there. People are always like, we're just like, let them live, they're not bothering you. But sometimes you get the animals that maybe don't look like they're well and maybe have distemper or whatever it happens to be. don't try to take care of them yourselves. Please reach out to the wildlife associations and find somebody to take them, because it's not safe for them and it's not safe for you. And they're going to do what's best for the animals. They take them back, they see if they're able to help them, and then they'll release them in the general area where they were found so that they can find their family members. You wouldn't want to be without your family members. They don't want to be without theirs even when they're sick. Okay? So let's talk a little bit too about people doing some donations and that sort of thing. Like, what types of things do you need that people can donate? Maybe they don't have the money to donate, but maybe they have something to donate.
Yeah, so we're always looking for blankets, towels, food donations for the food pantry for the low-income households in the area. Any type of food bowls, dishes, anything like that can always help with our furry friends.
Okay. All right. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you're just sitting and being so good, Pookie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't let any puppies lick my face. It's nothing personal, but I just have this. It's one of my rules. My dog doesn't get to lick my face either. So when we're talking about when they come in, and then obviously sometimes when you're getting pets in, you say bring them to the vet, but sometimes there are ones that are not well or need special attention.
Yep.
So do they stay here for that?
So typically they will stay here for the duration of the time, making sure that they're fully healthy before going up for that adoption. If it comes down to it where they're unhealthy and there's no recoverable aspect, unfortunately it goes a different way. However, we do our best to make sure that that's not the outcome.
Yeah, you do everything that you can. I mean, we're only human and we can only do what we can. And even like people, sometimes there's some things you can't do to help them, and you just, it is. Pookie knows where the cookies are. I'm just saying. She's so good.
She found the cookie jar.
She did. She
found
did.
the cookie jar.
She's absolutely. So there are other puppies here. We're going to meet another one in just a few minutes. But there are other puppies here. And I want to stress again that Pookie may not be here by the time this airs. I'm hoping that Pookie finds her home. But, well, we're back, and this is Ace. And I am truly in love again. I swear I just need to win the lottery and buy a property to have all these animals come to me. So Candace, tell us a little bit about Ace.
So Ace was originally with us back in August as a puppy.
Okay.
He ended up coming back to us, unfortunately, due to some circumstances. However, he is a gentle giant, we'll say.
Yes,
he
you are.
wiggles a lot. He loves to play.
So cute.
He can be a little bit protective of his people.
Yes.
So that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, he's a great little boy. Big boy, I would say.
He is. And I mean, and that's something that's very common with a lot of different breeds of dogs,
Yes, of
right?
course.
Because even mine is very protective. He's 125 pounds of mush, but he's very protective of his family, for sure. And then a lot of people.
Down.
We're not going to have hugs today, but I want to talk about where we're sitting, because we're in kind of like a play area, like an outside area for the animals, right?
Yes. So we have 3 pens typically that are exercise pens. So we have them come out at least 5 to 6 times a day just to burn their energy, get some enrichment with the toys, and even just walking. We do also have the trail that borders them.
Oh, I see that
So we
now,
do walk the trail with them as well, just to give them a bit more sniffing opportunity to train their noses.
You're making it a challenge for Candace.
He loves to go in between your legs.
Oh, okay.
Always.
Very, very cute. Very, very cute. So I mean, when you first, because dogs are obviously very different from cats. I mean,
Yes.
I would imagine it's a bit of a different process. Just kind of, because they're in pens, but they're all they're in their own, obviously.
Yep.
But then they've got other dogs in the same. So this is how you determine whether or not they like other dogs.
Yeah, so typically what we do is, depending on the dog, if they have history with other dogs and stuff like that, we will put a dog in one pen and another dog in the other, so they can be side by side, not together
in the same,
actually,
yeah.
just because we don't want any incidents to occur.
Right.
But if we notice that they like each other, then they get to spend some enrichment time with each other and kind of blow their energy together. However, we do have some dogs that don't like other dogs,
Right.
so they get their time alone.
Okay.
But we do join them as people, and we play fetch and just cuddle them on the grass, things like that, just to be
just
peace of
give them
mind.
that normal life.
Yeah.
So Ace is smelling my dog. It's kind of the routine we go through, just getting used to everything, and my cat too. We can't forget about her. But yeah, I mean, so he's back, but hasn't. How old is he?
So he is about,
Roughly?
I think he's just under a year still.
Okay. So basically full grown at this point.
Yeah. He's full grown, I would say, definitely. He's not grown yet. And if he does, I'm scared.
Yeah. No, he's beautiful. and very well behaved and does like the people. So we want to talk a little bit, and I mean, I know Shannon and I, we talk about this all the time, but we want to talk about the adoption process, right? Like, you've seen some great and amazing furry friends here today. There's going to be some more here. So let's talk a little bit about the actual process itself.
Yeah, so you can go to Ontario SPCA/Orangeville to view all of our adoptable animals here in Orangeville. If you're in a different location, then you can just search up /adopt at the end of that. And if there is an animal that you find, like Ace, that you have just fallen in love with, he sounds perfect for you, could be your perfect match, you can give us a call at 519-942-3140 or send us an email, or even just come in person and meet these animals yourselves. If you come, you want to meet Ace and you fall in love with him immediately, then you talk to our staff, our team members like Candace, and you would go from there and hopefully bring him home the same day if you want. And then all of our animals come vaccinated, microchipped, spayed and neutered, and go home with a bag of food from Royal Canin to help with the process. As we talked earlier in the segment, the cats go home with the cabins as well. The dogs will hopefully go home with a dog bed, a blanket, something like that, so they also have their scent on and feel a bit safe with. And then we're there to support you all along the way, any part of the process. If you need help, you can always reach out. And yeah, we're always here to just make it a smooth transition for our friends.
That is awesome. So Candace, we caught you earlier. I don't know if you were aware of it, but I think you were in with one of the cats.
Yes.
So you were going in. So is it regular for you, like, to go and check their weight, check them out?
Yeah, so typically what we do is we check their weights once a week, just to make sure that they're not gaining too much and they're not losing anything.
Okay.
Just because if they do have a loss of weight, sometimes it can be an imbalance of health, so we want to make sure we're keeping up with that. But they also do get their treatments every few weeks, so that was what I was doing earlier, is I was giving some treatments.
Okay. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about you, because we've met Shannon and we know how she started out. How did you get here, and what is it?
So I started off as the summer student program.
Okay.
Ended up falling in love with it. They had a job opening. I applied, got it. So I've been here for about 3 years now. Loving it, of course. But it definitely fits the field if you're into like animal training, any type of behavioral. This is the place for you, because you get to learn so much about them and rehabilitate the ones that are coming in scared.
Yeah, well, that's got to be it too, right? Like, it's not just a process of they just come in and then you put them where they need to be, right?
Yes.
Like, it's just a matter of they really need to accommodate themselves to the space, and the fact that they're somewhere new, and that they, maybe they need a little bit of help, and maybe they need all that sort of thing.
And it is a scary place for them.
Yeah, it is. So come, take them home. Give them furry friends a nice forever home. And also, I wanted to talk about too volunteers. Do you have volunteers that come in and help?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have a whole scope of different volunteers that we are in need of for all different roles. So we have some that come into the center and work with their animals directly, help with feeding, walks, playtimes, enrichment, things like that. We always have volunteers we're looking for community outreach events. So when we go to like the fall fairs or things like that, or work with Girl Guides or anything like that, we can use some volunteers to help run those kind of activities to help build awareness for the Ontario SPCA. And then honestly, everything in between that as well. Like, we're looking for a gardening volunteer right now, foster volunteers, everything like that. You can go to, I believe it's ontariospca.ca/volunteer, and all of our volunteer opportunities will be listed there if you're interested.
Amazing. Well, I want to thank you both, and Ace, and Pookie, and all of our friends on the inside for having us come out here today. I think it's really important for people to see what's going on here so that you can come out and do what you need to do. So thank you for having us.
Always, thank you.
And thank you for joining us. Until next time, bye-bye for now.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends.